Alright, let's get back to business. The last couple of weeks you've seen me working out there in the community, doing our locally local, youth at risk, reducing reoffending, and youth empowerment, working with youth in our communities. Concurrently with that, we're still working with our professionals on LinkedIn on our 2021 confidence course, but I wanted to back the truck up a little bit to the business side of how did we get from here all the way through market penetration into a different industry, still doing what we do. How did we handle those conversations? How do we get to proposal stage? How do we negotiate? How do we secure the contracts to get us then doing what you saw us doing the last couple of weeks? So, take a breath. The last video you would have seen before this one is myself and the dog, just talking about how amazing it was, just keeping that local focus with our global skill. So what happened was when I came back to New Zealand and the online business of the Lion Academy took off. So we're coaching people all around the world, speaking, mentoring, training, consulting. The exciting bit is teaching people to do that now in the Academy. So that 2021 confidence course was taking individuals and organizations and helping them develop their content, develop their strategies, build their online courses. Everything that we've done, we're now teaching other people how to do. And when we run those modalities together, individually, we start with the same three. Make peace with the mirror, VIP of mental health, subconscious bodyguards. Those three modalities, every human being needs to have a skill set in before they can move to developing their content and then growing their businesses, or as we call it, the Lionpreneur system. Why? Because Lion is my branding and we're all entrepreneurs, not interested in being employees. We own our own businesses. We have businesses online, globally local, and we have physical businesses here in the community, locally local. So those are the two lanes. So this is what happened when certain people saw what we're doing overseas with our programs, specifically on mental health to start with, but when they saw the mental health getting linked to the mentoring to achieve an outcome, I was asked after I was speaking in the local communities, just inspiring kids, just donating my time, do you have any programs that can help A, B, and C? So I said, sure. So I grabbed 7 programs and I put them into a 2021 New Zealand program overview document, which I'll attach to this video below so you can see what that is. And then from out of that, the discussion with the client was, what are the details of this course? The moment you get asked that question, now you're assessing needs of the client. It's not about selling your product or your service. It's now understanding that client. What are they wanting to achieve? That's where it starts, right? Well, I look a little bit further. I go, who is this client? Who are they? What do they stand for? I want to know everything about the client first. I want to know how to communicate. And then what are they trying to achieve? And so when they said they want to achieve someone that's not scared to work for a certain demographic back here in New Zealand, but have a process that you could outline the process. And this is the difference between a trainer as opposed to talking sales. So for me, sales is just proving, one, you can achieve the objective of the person that you're dealing with, but you have to be able to outline that process. And the balance in that conversation is not giving away the answer, not giving away the solution, and not giving away your IP for free. It's proving competency, right? So when we had that conversation, I said, sure, here's 7 programs that will help out here in the community and all the issues that you're having. What is your priority? Then youth came to the front. Dealing with youth offenders, empowering youth, self-esteem, bullying, crime. So I tailored a 12-week program for youth, and I outlined the outcomes, very important. I outlined the outcomes without giving away too much of the process. Because here at the Lion Academy and Dion Jensen, we have the credibility. I can speak and I can teach and I can train and I can mentor and I can consult. So that credibility is already built. Now it's tailoring that to the client. So the client came back and looked at the overview, and we established that I, as the person that had a history, an intention, and a capability, I've been able to achieve this objective and outcomes for the client. So that was the first tick in the box. Can Dion do this? Yes. How was he able to do this? I have the full support of the Online Academy and my network and my expertise. From there, the value is established. Now it's budget. Okay, so any of my mentoring students, anyone that's heard me say this conversation, you'll know what I talk about. When it comes to negotiating products and services, there's only 2 conversations I have. Value, budget. That's it. Now all the skilled snake oil salesmen will run you through all these other processes, but I like to stick to just these 2. I've proven my value, and I price my products and services to the level that I value them. right? No one else has my content. I developed it. You cannot get it anywhere else. It's exclusive. So I place that value on my products and services. Now the first half of the conversation is proving that value. And then in between the value and the budget is the client being comfortable that we've got tracking and analytics to prove the impact and the outcome and getting the return on investment for the products and services. But it's still just value and budget. So we had the value conversation and I said, yes, I can achieve this. Yes, I can achieve that within that time frame. For me to do that, it costs this much. As soon as you can, you state your price. That's the price. I've got lots of things happening in the academy. I don't have to go shopping and trying to get everyone in here. I'm picking and choosing what fits in with the strategy. Turning work away, turning clients away because it doesn't fit the strategy of empowering people. So everything I do within my business is a jigsaw piece that fits together. Right? So coming back to that conversation, the moment they come back about price, it's linked to that budget. Right? So value is proven. Now we're looking at budget. If they don't have the budget or they try and lower your price, they normally start with attacking the value. Asking for a discount, we don't have that much money at the local level or the regional level, we'll have to go to our national budget in order to be able to pay your fee. Great, we're not arguing with the value of what I'm doing. We're now trying to find a way to make the budget fit. The moment someone challenges the value of what I do, I just leave them to it. Hey listen, I've proven the value of what I do. On mental health, I stop people killing themselves. On engagement, productivity and revenue, I've proven that I can increase all three of those. If you need to go away and do some more homework so you're happy with my value, you go away and do that. My value is established. I'm fine, thank you. I never have a value conversation. The only time that I will link value to budget is in my processes so that they're comfortable with this is the value, this is why we're paying, this is how we track it. Okay, very simple. So if it's a value conversation, look, these other speakers, these other trainers, go with them. Because you cannot get my content anywhere else in the world. I created it. It's exclusive to me. So now we go to budget. All right. A lot of the conversations, Dion, love what you do, cannot afford you. We do not have the money. Money. All right. Money is not the only form of exchange. So I'm looking at if I've got all of my products and services are all 5 figures, right? So if I've got a $10,000 package or a $30,000 package, they can't afford it. I just state straight off the bat, what is your budget? What can you afford right now? So that fee comes in and then I've got what's left. Now, if it fits into my business strategy to then swap footage, testimonies, client lists, marketing, to be able to go back and get that value, I will look at it. If I don't have the time, if it doesn't fit, I just say, come back when you have the budget, or when I run a community event, I'll invite you along. So if my value is not challenged, I'm quite happy to work with budget if it suits my business strategy. Why? Because it's my business and it's my IP. So for this particular organization, they said, love the value. It's never been done before. I love that. And one of the examples in court was stated, this has never been seen in a youth court before. Because I'm helping one of my offenders do something that's never been done before. All right. So they're happy with the value. Now their local budget, they didn't have enough to pay for my services, so they just went to the next level and it came straight in. Because the hinge between value and budget is you're already losing this side, and my fee, value proven with this budget, is going to alleviate that. So it's very simple. So that's how it all happened. We had the reputation online. They remembered what we did way back with Crisis Leadership when we went to #1 on LinkedIn. They know I can mentor and train. They've seen the Lion Academy. They've seen the marketing. They've seen the car. They've seen the t-shirt. So then they explored and had the meeting. When I found out who they were, what they were trying to achieve, I just took what I had, tailor it to make it fit, and then it was just a value and budget conversation. So now value is proven, budget is proven, now we're doing the work. And guess where we are now? Expansion and scaling. With what we did here in my town, they're wanting us to expand nationally. So this one lane, which you'll see in the PDF, which is one of 7 programs, one program out of 7 has gone from a local interaction now to a national program, all starting from running that process. But here's the thing, I already have content, I already have materials, my ecosystem is already built. So now it's just connecting with those that want the outcomes that I can provide. I generally don't do a lot of marketing. If I see something that I'm looking at, whether I'm speaking or consulting, if I want to speak at an event, or I want to secure a certain client to have an impact, then I'll target that until I get it. I'm not someone that does this big catch-all, grab everyone, throw everyone in a sales funnel. It makes no sense to me. So that's the quick update. Coming back to business, we're teaching this in the Academy right now in the 2021 Confidence course. We start with taking someone from zero, teaching them affiliate marketing so that they can market our products and services and get paid 50%. I always do 50% affiliate, share the profit. Once they understand the process and the system, then we help them develop their own content, develop their own ecosystem, which is the 2021 Confidence course. And then outside of that, in our local communities, I design the program overview that I want to deliver in my local or my national community. I choose that. And then when people come in through any of these lanes, they see the totality of what's in the Line Academy. So that's back to business. You will see us do more business-focused things this week. We've got strategy meetings, strategy consultancy. So I'll start filming some of those to share, so that you see me in the hoodie out here in the community, but that is the end of a business process. And then you'll start seeing me more on the suit jacket, more out there doing consulting and mentoring more on the business side. And we'll start helping local businesses, and we'll start tying the community and the business ethoses together. So it'll be suit jacket on, suit jacket off, suit jacket on, suit jacket off, hoodie on, hoodie off, suit jacket on. But here for this video on LinkedIn, to get to where you want to go, you need a vision first, then a strategy, then a mission, then a plan. You can do it all yourself, or you can come into an academy and be part of a community to do that. So if you go to the lineacademy.co.nz, I'll put the link here. You can see what the 2021 Confidence course is. I'll be opening that up in another 4 weeks, and I'm only taking 10 people. I only take 10 people at a time on the 12-week program. Every one of those people will also get a 50% affiliate link. So watch out for that. And as you keep following me on what I'm doing on LinkedIn and Facebook, Instagram will be different. Instagram will just be doing snapshots for people at home. Back to business. If it's not profitable, it's not sustainable. I'm a heart-focused human being. I am attracted to helping situations where people are in emotional pain, always have done. I'm a protector. My business mindset has got a very, very clear strategy that I did for myself to get to where I am now, and now my focus is empowering you to be able to come through and graduate through a training process. And when we get into the speaking, which will be another month, I'm just going to go speak at a couple of events because I'm interested in a couple of events at the moment. You'll see a total shift in how I'm positioning myself as a speaker. And that initiative is called Talk is Cheap. It's not enough to be a speaker now. It's just not. It's not worth the financial return on investment for an organization to have you just come and speak. So you must be able to come and speak, to connect, share your idea. Then you must be able to present that idea so people can learn the information. Then you must be able to train. You must be able to run a workshop. You must have an online course so that you can train people through your process that you presented and spoke about so they get the skill. Because true trainers train people so that you become irrelevant. My role as the trainer, as the founder of the Line Academy, when you come in here as a student, is to make myself irrelevant in your life. My role is to train you with the skill that I have, mentor you through the process, watch you practice it until you can do it yourself, and then you should be off. You shouldn't need me again. So that's food for thought. That'll be another communication theme when we get further down the track for speaking. So in summary, yes, we're out here in the community because we'll secure contracts. How do we secure contracts? We have a clear process to follow. You build your ecosystem, you establish your value, and then when you communicate with people, it is just value and budget, and how you link those together is proving that the process will work with analytics and data that you can both track as you go through. Hope that helps. Business focus for the next couple of months here, but out in the trenches, we're still out there building, scaling, and expanding. So now I'm training instructors. Where do I get instructors from? They're my students from the Line Academy. All makes sense. Talk to you soon.